It's the start of the 2021-2022 Premier League campaign. The big questions are, will Harry Kane feature in this game for Spurs? Will Christian Romero and Bryan Gil start for Tottenham and make their debuts? This is the match preview. Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. So the new season is officially here. The 2021-2022 Premier League campaign has officially started. It started Friday night when Brentford beat our North London rivals Arsenal 2-0. Now, in this video, I'll be previewing the game Spurs v Manchester City, going through all of the match facts and stats, going through all of the team news, Nuno Espirito Santo's comments, my predicted lineup, my score prediction, how you can watch the game, and all of the betting odds from channel sponsors William Hill. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. So let's start the video with this weekend's fixtures. As I said earlier, Brentford beat Arsenal 2-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium on Friday night. They are now top of the league, and our North London rivals Arsenal are bottom of the league. Now, 7 games will take place on Saturday. Manchester United against Leeds, Burnley will play Brighton, Chelsea against Crystal Palace, Everton v Southampton, Leicester against Wolves, Watford will take on Aston Villa, and Norwich City will take on Liverpool. 2 games on Sunday, including Tottenham's, Newcastle will take on West Ham, and of course, Tottenham against the champions Manchester City, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. So we're going to this brand new 2021-2022 Premier League campaign. We have just finished pre-season. We've played 5 games in pre-season, 3 wins and 2 draws. Wins against Colchester, MK Dons, and against North London rivals Arsenal, and draws against Leyton Orient and Chelsea. It's been a decent pre-season. Nuno Espirito Santo has used a lot of young players, a lot of experienced players. Of course, most of the players that played at Euro 2020 or in the Copa America, they've only just returned. Harry Kane only just returned on Friday to Hotspur Way training with the team. So it's been difficult for Nuno Espirito Santo. He's had to make do with the players that he's had. But it's been a decent pre-season. The likes of Oliver Skipp have come back and done remarkably well in pre-season. And I believe that he has a huge future ahead of him. It's a shame about Tanguy Ndombele not having any game time whatsoever in our 5 games during pre-season. And then, of course, we've got all the speculation. Will Harry Kane be a Tottenham Hotspur player come the end of the transfer window? Will he feature in this game? There's so much speculation about Harry Kane at the moment, and it's very frustrating for us. It really is. But with all that said, I believe that Tottenham Hotspur can get off to a good start, and I'm hoping that we're going to get off to a good start in this Premier League season. It's very, very important to start well in the Premier League. And as I've said many times on this channel, certainly in the last couple of weeks, we are about to enter the Europa Conference League. And 2 years ago, we were in a Champions League final. Last season, we played in the Europa League. And, it is about time. And, we've got to get a grip of this season. And we've got to get back into that top 4 again and play Champions League football next season. So that is the aim, and I'm sure that is the aim for Nuno Espirito Santo, to get back into the top 4. Yes, there's a couple of weeks left of this transfer window, and I'm hoping that Tottenham can do some serious business in this transfer window and sign another few great players. Now, with that said, I haven't even mentioned our new signings yet. Goalkeeper Pierluigi Golini from Atalanta, Bryan Gil from Sevilla, and of course Christian Romero, fantastic summer signing from Atalanta, initially on loan, but it will be made into a permanent deal next summer. 3 very good signings, but I'm hoping that Tottenham Hotspur can do a lot more before the 31st of August. Now let's get into all of the match facts and stats ahead of this Premier League clash. Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City. After winning only 3 of the first 27 Premier League meetings, Manchester City have now won 13 of the last 21 games. Spurs are yet to concede a goal in 3 consecutive wins over Manchester City at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in all competitions since, of course, moving to our new ground in April 2019. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has never lost 4 away games in a row to one opponent in his managerial career. This will be Nuno Espirito Santo's first game as Tottenham Hotspur boss. And talking about Tottenham Hotspur bosses, AVB is the only one of Tottenham's last 6 bosses, including caretaker managers, not to win his first Premier League game in charge. And when Manchester City lost 2-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on the 21st of November, they were 11th in the table and 8 points behind the league leaders Spurs. They finished the season 6 places and 24 points above Tottenham. The huge question remains, will Harry Kane feature in this game for Spurs? Well, Tottenham have only won 5 of their past 17 Premier League matches without the main striker. One of those victories was 2-0 at home to Manchester City back in February 2020. Tottenham Hotspur legend Darren Anderton currently holds the Premier League record for the most games played in Premier League football, 299. If Hugo Lloris plays in this game against Manchester City on Sunday, he will equal Darren Anderton's club record of 299 Premier League appearances. Manchester City can set a new top-flight record on Sunday of 11 consecutive victories in their opening match of a season, surpassing Aston Villa's run from 1891-92 to 1900-01. Manchester City last failed to win their opening fixture of a Premier League season when they drew 0-0 against Spurs at White Hart Lane back in August 2010. They haven't lost their opening match of a top-flight season since 2008-09 season when they were beaten by Aston Villa. And manager Pep Guardiola has lost 4 away matches against Spurs, the joint most of his managerial career, along with defeats at Chelsea and Liverpool. Now, one player that I'm really hoping is on fire on Sunday, and he usually is against Manchester City, and that is Heung-min Son, because he has scored 6 goals in all competitions against Manchester City, including all 3 meetings at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And talking about Heung-min Son, wouldn't it be nice if he was partnered alongside Harry Kane again, because 50 of Tottenham's 68 Premier League goals last season were scored or assisted by either Harry Kane or Heung-min Son. Now, let's start with the team news, and I'm going to start with our opponents, Manchester City, first. Now, they will be without Phil Foden for up to 4 weeks with a foot injury that he suffered on England duty at Euro 2020. And Belgium star Kevin De Bruyne is also missing for Manchester City as a result of an ankle injury that he sustained during Euro 2020 as well in their quarter-final loss against Italy. Now, team news for Spurs. Now, the big question remains, will Harry Kane play and feature in this game for Spurs? Well, he trained with the squad for the first time on Friday at Hotspur Way following a 5-day quarantine period after returning from his holiday. And Nuno Espirito Santo said Harry Kane joined the group on Friday. He trained, we had a talk. Of course, that conversation is private, but everything is okay. He is preparing himself. We have a session on Saturday to decide, and then we'll have to think and then make the decision. And also, other team news for Spurs, new signing Christian Romero and Brian Hill could be involved as they are fit. So it'll be interesting to see if both of them will make their debuts. Talking ahead of this game, Nuno Espirito Santo said, we are focused on ourselves, trying to consolidate what we want, trying to create an idea in terms of performance and how we want to do things. It's about us, the things that we want to do in a game, the way that we want to compete. We are focused on ourselves and trying to be a good team. One thing is clear though, we are ready. It's all about that, being ready. Talking about team selection, Nuno Espirito Santo said players that didn't have too many sessions, Romero, Brian and Harry, we have to try and balance the situation. But the injury was in the Copa America. He had holidays, talking about Romero, this is. He didn't totally recover, but he has been able to train and he is doing well. Players that don't have too many sessions, we will have to be very careful when we put them out on the pitch. Now, let's get into my score prediction and my predicted lineup. I'm going to start with my score prediction. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur win. I want to feel confident going into this brand new season. Yes, I know that we're facing the champions Manchester City and they've got quality throughout the whole of their squad. But I want to feel confident. I want to go into this new season feeling like we're going to do something and try and get back into that top 4 spot. I know we are way off that at the moment. You know, we are about to enter the Europa Conference League. But, you know, Champions League football is where we need to be again, and that is the aim. And, you know, we've got this transfer window, you know, a few weeks left of the transfer window, and we need to do some serious business in these last few weeks. And, of course, the, you know, interesting situation with Harry Kane. Will he leave? Will he stay? Now, as I say, I'm going to go for a 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur win. Now, this is my predicted lineup. I'm going to go for Hugo Lloris in goal. I'm then going to go for a back four of Sergio Reguilon on the left, Jabat Tanganga on the right. I'm then going to go for the centre-back pairing of Eric Dyer and Christian Romero. Personally, I'm really hoping that Christian Romero does play in this game. Yes, he has had an injury problem, but for what Nuno said yesterday, I think that Nuno heavily hinted that Christian Romero may play in this game. If he doesn't, then I expect Davinson Sanchez to fit in instead. In midfield, I'm going to go for Giovanni Lo Celso, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Dele Alli. And then the forward three of Lucas Moura, Steven Bergwijn and Heung-min Son. Now, I know some people will probably be shouting at me saying, well, where's Oliver Skipp in this? Because he has featured heavily in the 5 pre-season games. But I just think that Nuno Espirito Santo is going to go with more experienced players in this match, you know, when we're facing Manchester City. Yes, Oliver Skipp had a fantastic season with Norwich City in the Championship last season, and I think Oliver Skipp will feature a lot for Tottenham during this season. But, of course, you can't play all of the players. You've only got 11 to choose. In this game, I believe that Heung-min Son will get our goal again. You know, he absolutely loves playing Manchester City, always scores against Manchester City, always delivers, and I'm expecting Heung-min Son to do the business again. For those of you saying, where is Harry Kane? Well, I think that Harry Kane will be a sub. I think he will be on the sub bench, and I think if Harry Kane comes on, I think that he's going to stay at Spurs. I really do. And if he doesn't come on, I think he's leaving for Manchester City. That is my take on it. And another thing that I think is a big shame is Tanguy Ndombele, our record signing. We need players like him in our starting 11. And, you know, he's got fitness issues again. He had fitness issues and, you know, various other problems under Mauricio Pochettino, under Jose Mourinho, and now a third consecutive manager, Nuno Espirito Santo. If he's not going to feature in games like this, you know, playing the champions Manchester City when we need him, you know, is it time to sell him? You know, could Tottenham Hotspur cash in on him this season and then spend this money elsewhere? Because, you know, if you're going to go out and spend serious amounts of money on a player like Tanguy Ndombele and not feature in games like this, there has to be question marks raised here. So match details, Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City in the Premier League. The game is live on Sky Sports. It kicks off 4:30 UK time, and the referee will be Anthony Taylor. For more details on how you can watch the game and where you can watch the game, do check out the website Live Football on TV. All of the details and the link are below. And lastly, if you would like to bet on this game, Tottenham Hotspur against Manchester City, do head over to the William Hill website or download their app. All of the details are below. Now, these are the latest betting offers. For a 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur win, you would get 16 to 1. A 2-0 Spurs win, 33 to 1. A 2-1 Spurs win, 18 to 1. And a 3-0 Spurs win, 80 to 1. For a draw, a 0-0, 12 to 1. A 1-1 is 7 to 1. A 2-2 is 16 to 1. Now, if you were going to bet on Manchester City to win, a 1-0 win for them is 13 to 2. A 2-0 win is 7 to 1. A 2-1 win for them is 15 to 2. And a 3-0 win for them is 12 to 1. If you wanted to bet on the first goal scorer, Harry Kane is 9 to 2. Heung-min Son is 11 to 2. Dane Scarlett 8 to 1. Lucas Moura 11 to 1. Mahrez for Manchester City 9 to 2. New signing Jack Grealish 11 to 2. Raheem Sterling 5 to 1. Gabriel Jesus 5 to 1. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below, including your score prediction and your predicted lineup. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, come on you Spurs.